Welcome everyone, good evening. Welcome to the reorganization meeting of the Board of Trustees for the 2016-17 school year. At this time we have Trustee Land via teleconference joining the meeting, and we have regrets extended from Superintendent Bartlett. I'm going to be conducting the election of the chairperson and vice chairperson for the school year, and then I will hand the meeting over to the new chairperson to continue on with the agenda. At this time, I am requesting nominations for chairperson.
Like to know. Go ahead.
Is your hand up?
It was.
Yes, it was.
Okay. No,
Trustee-
I'm just reading. Go ahead.
Trustee Oliveira?
Go ahead.
No, I think Trustee Brady, chairperson.
I'll
Move.
second it.
Okay. Trustee Brady, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I will.
Are there any other nominations for chairperson at this time? Third call, are there any nominations for the chairperson? Being no further nominations, I declare Trustee Brady chairperson for the 16-17 school year. The election of the vice chairperson, do we have nominations for vice chair?
I'll nominate Trustee Oliveira.
Second,
Accept. Oops, sorry. Someone's gonna say.
I'll second.
Sandra, or Trustee Fitzpatrick, sorry. Trustee Oliveira, will you accept the nomination?
I do.
Second call for nominations of vice chairperson.
I'd like to nominate Brian Land.
Second. Trustee Tucker. Trustee Land, will you accept the nomination of vice chairperson?
I do.
Third call, are there additional nominations for vice chairperson? Being no further nominations at this time, we have Trustee Oliveira and Trustee Land running for nomination. We'll need to vote for the positions. Are we having, I have ballots here to circulate. Trustee Land and Trustee Oliveira don't vote, correct? Because
Not right.
I think we always did.
We used to.
We used
We
to.
have.
Well, we have someone who's not here, so probably it's fair.
Well, I could send an email to Kelly.
Okay.
Okay, you could do it that way. Okay, that sounds good.
Can we do that?
Certainly, please.
Now that I've offered that, I hope I can do that.
Do you have all net open? Brian,
What's that?
do you have all net open?
I've actually got an email open and I've got your
Okay.
email address here.
All right,
Because I probably could have messaged you through there as well, right?
yes.
I'll just send it to your email.
No.
Oh, wasn't reflected.
I just sent it to Kelly. Maybe let me know if you got it.
Okay. I still haven't received anything, Ryan.
Okay,
Oh,
you know
sorry,
what?
here we go.
You did, okay.
Yeah. We have the vote of 5-2. I declare Trustee Oliveira Vice Chairperson for the 16-17 school year.
Thank you.
I now turn the meeting over to Chairperson Brady to proceed with approval of the agenda.
Okay, thank you, everybody. We'll proceed with our agenda. We'll start with chairpersons for our standing committees. Approval of the agenda. We have the agenda before you. We'd like to approve this agenda. I'd like a mover for that and the seconder, please.
I shall move, but I'd like to make a change.
Amendment, okay. Do you wanna,
On the standing committees,
okay.
is it the standing?
Board rep.
Board representation, right. The active and safe routes to school. We haven't done nothing with that. It's defunct.
Yeah, it's basically defunct from what I've heard.
So I'd just like to remove that from the agenda.
Okay, so we'll make an amendment to the agenda to remove active and safe routes to school under board representation to the community due to the lack of activity at that committee. Okay?
Maybe a point of clarification.
Okay, sure.
That's not the same as the city's,
Right.
sorry, that's not the same as the city's active transport committee, which is active. But that doesn't call for an official board spot on it, so.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. So we'll make an amendment to this agenda. Seconder for that amendment. Okay, Trustee Tucker, all in favor of the amended agenda?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed?
Aye.
Carried. Thank you. Okay, so moving on to the chairpersons of our various standing committees. Finance, Property, Personnel. We'll start with that one. Nominating for the chair of that committee. Trustee Oliveira?
I'd like to nominate Trustee McDonald.
Okay, need a seconder for that? Trustee Lychuk? Would you accept that chairmanship?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Trustee McDonald. Okay, moving on to the Policy Committee. Nominations for chair for the Policy Committee, please. Anybody have a nomination? Trustee Fitzpatrick? Okay. Seconder for that? Trustee McDonald? Okay, would you accept that position? Yes. Trustee Lychuk? Okay, so that, moving on, Trustee Lychuk will be our chairperson this year for the Policy Committee. Moving on to Public Relations Committee, I need someone to nominate a chairperson for that committee, please. Trustee McDonald?
Trustee Fitzpatrick?
Okay, thank you. Second that, Trustee Oliveira. Okay, Sandra, will you accept that position? I will. Okay, thank you. So Trustee Fitzpatrick will be the chairperson this year for the Public Relations Committee. Okay, moving on to Education and Programming Committee. I'd like to have a nomination for the chair of that committee. Trustee Lychuk? Trustee Land, okay. Seconder for that? Trustee Tucker, okay. Trustee Land, will you accept the chairpersonship of the Education and Programming Committee?
I do, unless someone else
Yeah,
nominated as
okay.
well.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll move on to the standing committees. Most of our committees require 3 trustees, 2 trustees plus the chairperson. We've already nominated our chair people, so we'll move on to the committee members for each of these standing committees. For Finance, Property, Personnel, we need 2 trustees for that. Trustee McDonald?
Trustee Fitzpatrick?
Okay. Seconder for that one? Trustee Oliveira, okay. Sandra, would you be interested in being on that committee, Finance? Sure. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next, second person for that committee. We need another nominee for that committee. Oh, sorry, Trustee Tucker?
I'd nominate Trustee Oliveira.
Okay. Okay, seconder for that nomination, please. Trustee Lychuk. Okay, Trustee Oliveira, would you be please, to sit on that committee?
I definitely would.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have 2 people on that committee, trustee Fitzpatrick and trustee Oliveira, along with the chairperson, trustee McDonald. That's finance, property, personnel. Moving on to policy committee. I need 2 trustees to sit on that committee. Nominations, please. Trustee Oliveira?
I nominate trustee Tucker.
Okay. Seconder for that, trustee Lightchuck. Okay. Trustee Tucker, would you be willing to sit on the policy committee?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Second, we need another person for that committee. Trustee McDonald?
Trustee Lightchuck?
Okay, trustee, who did you say?
Liz,
She's the chair.
Chair.
which one are we doing?
Brian,
Brian. No.
You got mixed up on your list?
I'm fine with that.
They all start with P. Trustee Ryan. Land.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I
Seconder for that? Trustee Lightchuck? Trustee Land, are you okay with that, being on the policy committee?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Came really close to getting nominated for something completely different. Just saying.
Okay, so the
Say
policy
it all.
committee will consist of trustee Lightchuck as the chairperson, and trustee Land and trustee Tucker will be the committee members on that. Okay, moving on to public relations committee. Okay, I need 2 trustees to sit on that committee, so nominations open, please.
I want to see if I can do one right.
Okay,
Trustee Lightchuck.
okay, seconder for that?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you, Guido. Okay, trustee Lightchuck, would you be prepared to sit on that committee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Second, we need another person for that committee. Oh, trustee Fitzpatrick?
I would like to nominate trustee Tucker.
Okay, thank you. Seconder for that, please. Trustee Lightchuck? Leslie, would you be willing to sit on that committee?
Certainly.
Okay, thank you. So the Public Relations Committee this year will consist of chairperson Sandra Fitzpatrick and trustees Tucker and Lightchuck. Okay, moving on to Education and Program Committee. I need 2 trustees for that, please. Nominations. Trustee McDonald.
Trustee Tucker.
Okay, thank you. Nomination, seconder for that, please. Trustee Lightchuck, okay. Trustee Tucker, would you be prepared to let your name stand for education and programming?
Certainly.
Okay, thank you. One more person, please. Trustee Oliveira?
I'd like to nominate trustee McDonald.
Okay, seconder for that, please. Trustee Lightchuck? Okay, trustee McDonald, would you be prepared to let your name stand for education and programming?
Yes.
Okay, so that committee will be chaired by trustee Land, and we'll have trustee Tucker and McDonald on that committee, okay? Moving on to the board negotiation committees, Thompson Teachers Association. 2 trustees are required for that. Okay, nominations, trustee Oliveira.
I'd like to nominate chairperson Brady.
Okay, thank you very much. Seconder?
I'll second.
Okay, trustee McDonald, I'd be prepared to sit on that committee. I've sat on it before, so that would be fine with me. Okay, second position, we need a nomination for that. Sandra?
I would like to nominate trustee Hall.
Okay, seconder for that. Trustee Lightchuck. Trustee McDonald, would you be prepared to be on that committee again?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the board negotiating committee for the Thompson Teachers Association for the upcoming school year will consist of chairperson Brady and trustee McDonald. Okay, moving on to the United Steelworkers. 2 trustees are required for this committee. Okay, trustee Tucker.
I'd like to nominate trustee Oliveira.
Okay, seconder. Trustee Lightchuck, okay. Guido, would you like to let your name stand for that?
Yes, I would.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, one more, please. Oh, Guido,
I'd like to nominate trustee Fitzpatrick.
okay, and a seconder for that? Trustee Lightchuck, thank you. Sandra, will you let your name stand for that? Okay, so the, the 2 reps for the United Steelworkers Committee will consist of Vice Chairperson Oliveira and Sandra, and Trustee Fitzpatrick. Okay, moving on to the board representation. We have several committees community committees, and we have representation from the school board on several of these committees, so just a short list here, so we'll go through them one by one. The Adolescent Health Education Committee, we require one trustee for that committee, so nominations please. Trustee Lychuk?
I'll nominate trustee Tucker.
Okay, seconder? Trustee Fitzpatrick? Trustee Tucker, will you let your name stand for that
I
committee?
shall.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, another committee is the Thompson Newcomer Settlement Committee. Nominations, please. Trustee Tucker?
I would-
This is done already. At the board meeting on May 24th, we approved trustee Land to sit on that.
Okay, so that doesn't need to be renewed then. Okay, thank you very much. Secretary Treasurer, not. Okay, the Thompson Aboriginal Education Advisory Committee, also known as TAAC, we require one representative for that. Trustee Tucker?
I would nominate trustee Fitzpatrick.
Okay, are you, seconder, please? Trustee Lychuk. Trustee Fitzpatrick, are you prepared to let your name stand? Okay, thank you. Okay, Development Review Committee, which is a committee which is part of the city of Thompson and reviews many of the development issues in the city. Okay, one trustee and one alternate. Trustee Tucker?
I would nominate chairperson Brady.
Okay, seconder. Trustee McDonald? Yes, I'd be prepared to let my name stand. I've been on that committee for a couple years now and enjoy it quite a bit, so I'll continue on with that. An alternate, please, for that committee. Trustee McDonald?
Trustee Tucker?
Okay, seconder for that. Trustee Lychuk, thank you. Trustee Tucker, would you be prepared to be an alternate for that committee?
I shall.
Okay, thank you. And finally, the Recreation and Community Services Committee, which is another city committee, and we need one trustee for that. Okay, Trustee McDonald?
Trustee Land?
Trustee Land, okay.
I will second that.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Land, would you be prepared to sit on the Recreation and Community Services Committee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. There are two ad hoc committees currently on the school board. One is the Winter Busing Committee, and we need two trustees for that committee. Oh,
I just said, offered to be the alternate for the recreation committee.
oh, okay. We'll put that down.
We need to.
Okay, and we require an alternate as well, actually, for the Recreation Community Services. Nominations for that alternate?
Trustee Lychuk?
Okay, thank you. Seconder for that? Trustee Fitzpatrick. Trustee Lychuk, will you let your name stand as an alternate?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on to ad hoc committees. Winter Busing Committee requires two trustees. Can I have some nominations for that as well? Trustee Tucker?
I would nominate trustee Land.
Okay. Seconder for that, Trustee Lychuk? Okay. Trustee Land, will you let your name stand for the Winter Busing Committee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, one more person, please, for that committee. Trustee Oliveira.
I'd like to nominate Trustee McDonald.
Okay, seconder for that. Trustee Lychuk. Okay, Trustee McDonald, will you let your name stand on the Winter Busing Committee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Moving on to the Behavioral Committee. There have been two trustees in the past for this committee. Okay, nominations, please, for this committee. Trustee Lychuk.
Yeah, I'd like to nominate chairperson Brady.
Okay, thank you. Seconder for that nomination, Trustee Tucker. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'd be prepared to sit on that committee again. I was on that committee last year, so thank you very much. And one more person for that committee, Trustee Oliveira.
I'd like to nominate Trustee Tucker.
Okay, and seconder for that, Trustee McDonald. Okay, Trustee Tucker, will you let your name stand?
Yep.
Okay. Whew, we did it. Whew. Water.
Sustenance. Are we sure busing isn't two S's?
I don't know, we've had lots of debate about how to spell busing.
It looks like
You guys
busing.
lots of debate about that.
And, yeah, we had lots of discussion. I think it's two
Let's
S's.
start the first meeting with the busing conversation, because I'm sure it's gonna take up enough of our time as it is.
Okay, okay, so, we do have liaison meetings, in the community as well. And the city of Thompson and the school board, get together probably 2 or 3 times a year. and I think there's a meeting coming up in October. Okay, and Thompson Teachers Association and the school board as well meet a couple times a year usually, and we wait to hear from the TTA about when that meeting will take place. And the same with the United Steelworkers of America, so we will wait to hear about those meetings as well. And, oh yeah, okay, the TTA liaison meeting is October the 4th, okay? That's good to go. Okay, so I guess we need to ratify the vote that took place for the vice chairperson. Okay. Do you do that, Kelly, or do I do that, or does someone else do that?
You're the chair now.
I guess we'll just declare.
We need a motion to, that the results of the election of September 13th be ratified.
I shall move.
All, right, everything? Okay, the entire slate.
Entire election.
Okay, okay,
Marshall second.
okay, move that the entire election that we just went through is ratified by this board. Moved by trustee Oliveira, seconded by trustee Tucker, all in favor? Okay, any opposition? None, the motion is carried. Okay, thank you. And move to destroy the ballots as well? Okay, yeah, motion to do that. We need a motion to destroy the ballots for the vice presidential election. Trustee Tucker, seconder for that. Trustee Fitzpatrick, all in favor of that motion? Okay, opposed if any, the motion is carried. Okay. Okay, regarding signing authority, secretary treasurer, do we need to add to what we already have?
Yeah, we have the recommendation currently that the chairperson,
Okay,
the vice chairperson, Superintendent Henderson, Superintendent Bartlett, secretary treasurer not be given signing authority effective today's date, September 13th, 2006.
okay, so I'll add my name to that list then, eh? Yeah. Okay, so a motion, do we need a motion for that? Yeah, okay, motion that the following names that trustee, that secretary treasurer not just read out will be the signing authority for this year for the school division. Seconder? Trustee Tucker?
I'm moving it.
Yeah, you're moving it.
Yeah.
Seconder, please. Trustee McDonald? Okay, all in favor of that motion? Okay, opposed if any? The motion is carried. Ryan? Okay.
I just said aye. I'm
Yeah,
not opposed.
I forgot, I'm sorry, I forgot about you a couple of times, I apologize. You're not visible, so you get forgotten inadvertently. Okay, so adoption of the minutes from our last regular board meeting, which was held on June the 21st. Okay, can I have a motion to adopt the minutes unless there's any errors or omissions in those minutes? Okay, motion by trustee Oliveira, seconded by trustee Fitzpatrick, that the minutes be adopted as circulated. All in favor? Okay, opposed if any? The motion is carried. Okay, delegations. I don't think we have any delegations today, okay? Business from the previous board meeting. I don't believe we have any of that either. Okay, a report from Superintendent of Human Resources. She's not here this evening. Report from the Superintendent of Educational Services and Programming. Laura, do you have a few words or anything?
I do, just
Go ahead.
just a few words. So I just wanted to share that I did attend the grade 9 student orientation at Artie Parker, and the session was well attended. That the theater was full, and the session provided students a really warm welcome to the school. The information covered included timetables, student support, sport teams, student groups, and other extras, including a video on the school rules. We have some amazing teachers and students who are wonderful actors. Kudos to Parker staff and the students for such a warm welcome for those grade 9 students. Just, it warmed your heart being there that day. As promised, I have the link to the Sasquatch High. This is the Educating for Action project, and it's www.digitallodge.ca. And that is this year's presentation that the students, their film. So it is up. I did check the website, so it's excellent. I did attend the new teachers session, 29 new teachers in the district. We had our first admin meeting back at September 1st. And right now, it's really unofficial, but our enrollment is up again this year. Last year, we were up 50, and this year, we're above that, but officially, we won't know until September 30th. But
Across the division?
across the division, our schools are full, and we're seeing it mostly in the early years. So that trend is, we're following that trend with the early years. So, yeah. So, and tomorrow we have our district PD, which is on relational accountability and reconciliation, and this is our calls to action around the truth and reconciliation. So it's for all district staff. We are expecting 500 people tomorrow. It's huge. I invited our northern superintendents. Our Mass executive director is also going to attend, and our Aboriginal Accord partners have been invited also to attend, and an open invitation always for trustees if you're able to attend. So
Is that the Lieutenant Theater?
yes, so we're looking forward to that. And I do have one other piece. I had a former student who's taking a course at one of the, I believe it's at Red River. She's asking for permission just to use the information on our school district website. She wants to create an EA entering the division. She wants to create a pamphlet. I asked Cheryl to follow up with her just to make sure that the district was being seen in a positive light, and she said absolutely. So I just wanted to let you know that the request has been put in, and I think that we should allow her. And she's only going to be sharing it within her actual class. So. Okay. And maybe we'll ask to see it when it's done. Maybe we can use it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Superintendent Henderson. Moving on to the Secretary Treasurer's report.
I just have a question.
Sorry, Leslie.
Did you say that the student was just going to be using stuff off of a public website, our public website?
Yeah.
And
Then technically
she didn't have to ask.
doesn't need permission.
No, but I thought it was very polite that she'd ask. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay.
That she would do that.
Thanks.
We should be using the information in her own pamphlet.
Yeah, creating her own pamphlet.
Okay, any further questions of our superintendent? Okay, moving on to the Secretary Treasurer's report. Ms. Knott, please.
Okay, at this time, I'm seeking approval of expenditures for June, July, and August of 2016. Accounts payable in the amount of $8,249,141.08 were put through. We processed teacher payroll in the amount of $5,554,258.18 in this period, and support payroll in the amount of $2,035,362.72 were processed. At this time, I'm seeking recommendation for the expenditures for June, July, and August 2016 in the amount of $15,838,761.98 be approved.
Any motion for that? Trustee McDonald, seconded trustee Lychuk. All in favor of that motion, please indicate. Okay.
Any questions?
Oh, sorry.
Aye.
Can I just make a
Yeah.
amendment that it should say 2016 and not 2015 on the agenda?
Oh, right.
I
Yes,
noticed that.
yeah, 2016 on the agenda, correct. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll vote again. All in favor of that motion, please indicate. Okay. Opposed, if any. Motion is carried. Thank you. Okay, moving on to borrowing bylaw.
Yeah, it was a busy summer.
It was.
At this time, we've circulated the borrowing bylaw. I'm seeking first reading of borrowing bylaw 0516. The first reading is required for the bylaw for the purpose of borrowing the sum of $2,964,900 by the issue and sale of debentures for the roof replacement and exterior wall upgrades at Deerwood School and Ecole Riverside School, and the roof replacement at Burntwood School and Juniper School. Recommendation at this time is that the debenture bylaw 0516 in the amount of $2,964,900 be read for the first time.
And subsequent readings will be held in
Next meeting.
next meeting. Okay,
This goes through the
okay. So that's all that's required for today then, eh? Motion?
Mover,
Okay,
seconder.
mover for that motion. Trustee Tucker, seconder. Trustee Olivera, all in favor of that motion, please indicate. Okay, opposed? Aye, thank you, Ryan. Opposed, if any? None, the motion is carried. Thank you. Okay, under new business, quite a bit of correspondence. We have in our package a letter regarding a trip to Europe, 2017-18. The letter, I believe, is from Teresa Jenkins. Normally with these, we just sort of agree in principle, and then we usually wait for further details at a later date. Is everybody's understanding the same as mine? Usually that's what we do, or is it just for information at this point?
No, we need a motion.
Okay. Okay. But we usually have a meeting, right, with parents and stuff, usually prior to.
Just,
The recommendation at this time is that the Board of Trustees approve in principle the EF tour to Europe for grade 12 students in
Okay.
the 2017-2018 school year, with additional documentation to follow.
Okay, that's what it was in principle only, okay? Okay, then I need a mover for that motion. Okay, Trustee Olivera, seconder, Trustee McDonald, all in favor, please indicate.
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Opposed, if any? None, the motion is carried. Okay, the other seem to be information and correspondence with invitations, one of them being for the 3rd Annual Northern Health Summit. That's just a letter from Lloyd Flett, who's the chair of the board of the Northern Health Region, inviting us to participate if we wish in the Northern Health Summit, which will be held in the PA on October the 25th. So we'll receive that as information. Okay, and
To confirm attendance for this by September 16th.
okay, is anybody can,
Oh, sorry, October 3rd. October 3rd is that one.
okay, so we have a bit of time. If anyone's gonna be in the PA around that time, you can certainly let us know. Okay, and we have from the Mom and We Talk Friendship Center regarding an invitation to a meeting which is being held on Friday, September 30th from 9 to 4 at the Friendship Center at 4 Nelson Road regarding the hub, which is a public safety project that they've been working on for quite some time. So that information is there before us.
If I could comment.
Yeah, go ahead, Trustee Henderson.
I think it's really important that a trustee attend this.
I will be attending the hub meeting, but there is some significant commitment that would need to be made by personnel in the district if we were to participate,
Okay.
which would include monthly meetings.
Okay.
So if somebody would attend.
I attended and someone else did from the board, attended a session at one of the conferences we attended on the hub. Do you remember this? It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good. It was, the presentation was delivered from a few organizations out of Brandon.
Out of Brandon,
They
yeah.
have the hub project running in Brandon.
And the concept itself is amazing, and certainly I would support Ms. Henderson's request for board representation there. But I think that it shouldn't be just one trustee, it should be anyone who can make it, because it's an entire plan that's extremely interesting and could have a huge impact on the community as a whole.
Completely.
Information to try and figure out.
For sure.
Just on a wraparound approach, right?
Yeah.
For
Yep.
how they provide service to
A completely different way of doing things. Yeah.
So if we could have maybe, I don't know, do you think we could have that invitation sent out to us? Cheryl, could it be?
If you sent it to everybody and then we could
Outlook or
respond.
something?
So it needs to be confirmed by Friday. Yeah, this one's time sensitive.
by Friday?
This Friday, we
It'll be Friday.
Okay.
I can't attend, so.
I think I can make it. I'll have to look at my schedule, but I think I'm good that day. Any other
will
person?
set it up and own it as an event, and you can.
Okay, how about if we do it that way and then we can, okay, that sounds,
I'd like to attend, I have to check my schedule.
yeah, okay. I think I can make that too.
That's the 30th.
Yeah, it's Friday the 30th, so if people are available, okay?
I won't be able to attend.
Yeah, and depending on the time, what's the time?
9 to 4, yeah, even if you're
I might get to pretend,
part of it
I
anyway.
might pretend half a day.
Okay. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'd like to certainly have representation there, so we'll do our best to get some representation to go to that meeting. Okay, moving along, MSBA has provided us with a list of learning opportunities. They're in your package. The MERN North 2017 will be held in Thompson on March the 10th, 2017. So something that's local. And of course, MSBA convention in March as usual. So there's some learning opportunities there in case anybody is interested. Okay, and okay, this survey, Promising Practices and Models for Indigenous Education Survey, that is an MSBA survey, and I believe the deadline is the 15th. Ms. Henderson, that deadline is the 15th, from what I gather from reading the information, which is in 2 days, I believe. So I just thought I'd let you know about that. Do you need assistance to complete that, or?
Okay, that's the school board one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That went to the chair. I haven't received that information,
okay.
but I can sit with you if you would.
Yeah,
like to. Okay.
we might have to do that.
Absolutely. I'm available.
Okay,
Anytime after
maybe Thursday, right? 'Cause
Thursday afternoon.
yeah, okay, I'll check with you about that, because I don't want to miss a deadline there, that's for sure. Okay, so we will work on that. Ms. Henderson and I will get that out before the end of the week, which is what they're asking. Okay, committee reports. I doubt if anybody met over the summer. If you did, you were very eager. Okay?
We actually did. The behavioral committee met.
We did the behavioral committee met August something or other, at the end of August, yeah. So I assume there are no committee reports. Okay, so we'll start with trustee comments, and we'll work our way over from trustee Fitzpatrick, and we'll work our way over here. Sandra?
I hope everybody had a great summer, and I'd like to welcome everybody back to school for the new year. I had a very exciting summer. For those of you that don't know, I went to Nicaragua, and I was volunteering to build a school, so that was very exciting. I look forward to sharing more with you. I have a slide for that I'll bring and share with the board next week. So we had 12 people from the district, so I went, and then superintendent, oh my gosh, you can't talk today. Lori went as well, and then we had, there was 10 teachers as well that came, or not all teachers, but some were administrators from the school district, so we had a really good time. It was a really good organization that we volunteered with, so if you want to hear more about it, it was very exciting. I'd love to share.
Thank you. Trustee Land, I'm sorry I forgot about you again.
I don't have any comments.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Lanchuk?
Yeah, I'd just like to repeat what Sandra said and welcome everybody back for the 2016-2017 school year. I was actually looking forward to seeing everybody, so it was a good break, but it's nice to get back together. Just a couple comments. I just wanted to say that I participated on the weekend at the YWCA Walk a Mile in her shoes event, and was very, very pleased by the showing of some of the school district and Mr. Lake personnel, Principal Fisher and Mr. Harwood, and we had Mr. Mayor, and there's a few others, and also Trustee Land participated. They all rocked their red high heels. It was an awesome event to raise awareness for women and children that have experienced abuse, and to raise awareness and not only awareness funds. There was about $10,000 raised, and goes to a great cause to the Women's Resource Center of the YWCA, so that was a great event, and it was awesome to see the showing from the school district personnel. Just to put a plug in for World Suicide Prevention Day event on Friday is the 3rd annual bike jam. And the theme this year for World Suicide Prevention Day is care, connect, and communicate. And I think something that we all try to do as trustees, so it'd be really nice to see everybody there, especially those that love their bicycle, like Trustee McDonald. So it would be awesome to see everybody out. That's it for me.
That event is at the Boys and Girls Club, right?
It was a Girls Club at 6 o'clock.
Friday night.
Friday, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Trustee McDonald?
Nothing to report.
Okay. Trustee Olivera?
Good, thank you.
Okay. Trustee Tucker?
Nothing to report.
Okay, thank you. Questions from the public regarding items on the agenda? Anybody?
Yeah, Lori. So you said 29 new teachers this year. Is that like a net gain, a net loss as far as teachers on staff this year, or?
We're probably sitting about the same as last year. It's replacing teachers that we had. We have a number of retirements and number of maternity leaves. So, yeah, once we get our counts in, we may be looking at increasing the number of teachers, but until we have that September 30th count, we can't commit to up or down.
Do you feel like staff is keeping up with increased enrollment, or is that something that the school is going to be looking at, or
As far as?
increased recruitment?
I would say from being at our new teachers that we have an excellent group of teachers. We have teachers from the north, we have teachers from the south, we have teachers coming from the east and the west. We have a really good blend, a good mix of teachers. Yeah.
Okay, any other questions from the public? Okay, being none, we will have a motion to go in camera in 10 minutes' time. Somebody move that, please. Okay, Trustee Olivera, seconder, Trustee Lightchuck. Okay, so we'll go in camera in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Have a good evening, folks.